Welcome back, trainers. So this is me opening up my app after receiving news that more EX passes went out. So I was going in to check to see if I had one. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. EX pass number 7. Here we go. Well, at least I know I'm going to have a lot of good trading material when trading ever comes out, if ever comes out. Alright, so then I'm going to go into my journal, and there it is. Beautiful. And it is for the 27th, so expect that one. I'm pretty excited about this. This is amazing. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Okay, so yes, another EX pass, pretty amazing. And right now it is foggy. This is extremely rare. I feel like I should go out and find Jinx raids and go to work to see what I can do with those. But I'm going to record this first, and then we'll go out and see what we can find. We're going to take a look at a Machamp raid here in just a moment. But first, let's go ahead and go over my Dragon Medal. I'm working my way up. I'm working my way up. So I just need just a little bit more, and I'll be there. I'm still having no problem catching Rayquaza. I mean, let's go ahead and look at my Rayquaza. Whatever, I really like to say it. Let's see, my catch rate here. So I've seen 29, I've caught in 20, so 9 have run away from me. Considering I'm throwing all excellence most of the time, sometimes I, hit it outside of the ring, but for the most part, I'm hitting those excellence. So I think that's a pretty good catch rate. I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at other legendaries to see what my catch rate is. So 50. All right, now keep in mind, when you're doing a raid train and you guys are hitting one raid to the next, and you're in a van with a group of people or a car, and you're carpooling and you guys are just hitting them quick. Sometimes you just don't really try to catch all of them as hard as you possibly can. So for instance, if I have a low IV, I ran into a low IV one, I wouldn't really necessarily try to my full extent. Even though maybe I should, I necessarily really didn't. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying, when you have those raid trains, you keep it going and going, and you're going to the next one, and you're just, sometimes you're not even really looking. You're just trying to get to the next raid, so you're just tossing those premier balls over there. So 48 seen, 25 caught. I guess we'll just make this, we're just going to go through and look at my legendary percentages here really quick. Salamence. I was very tempted to dump rare candy into those, but I better not, because watch, as soon as Rayquaza disappears, we're going to get something else, because they're keeping this legendary train going, right? So 26 seen, 21 caught. That's pretty good right there. 25 seen, 11 caught. I slowed down. Once I caught my 98% Lugia and maxed out my other one, I wasn't really interested. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the final wave of legendaries over here. 34 seen, 17 caught. My first Moltres was my best one. A 98, first one ever. Or it might have been my second one. I think it was my second one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so 29 seen, 18 caught. And I did a lot more on this one. I know these numbers compared to a lot of other people are smaller. I realize that, but I'm on a budget. I gotta prioritize things. I can't just go crazy on all the legendary raids, because I do, level 3 raids as well. And if I use all my passes on those, or on legendary raids, I won't be able to do the other raids in between. I'm not a millionaire, or a thousandaire. All right. Anyways, so yeah, there are my catch rates for the legendaries. Am I gonna max out Rayquaza? Do I want to? I do. Its attack is very nice. It's a very cool looking Pokemon. I mean, it's amazing. I've been waiting for this. It's just that at this point, I have exhausted a lot of my resources, and now I can't burn through them as quickly as before. I have to kind of slow it down and choose exactly who I want to power up and why. Because what do I have here? I know I went over this before, but let's go over this again. Each one of these, say, has, I mean, the Mewtwo's are all invested rare candies. The Groudon, I think I maxed that out. It was like the first day, so I didn't really have Groudon candies. I wasn't rating. I had like done maybe like 6 or something like that. For this one here, I didn't have many candies either. I invested a lot of rare candies. And where I'm going with this is, think about it. All right, so let's just go 245, 245, 245, 245, 245, so that's a lot of rare candies. Where I'm getting at with this is rare candies are very, very hard to accumulate. I mean, if you're not super rich and you just try to play this game and you try to grind them up, they come in and you could just spend them immediately. If I spend what I have now on the Rayquaza, I won't have anything for, you know, later down the road. So I'm just kind of, I want to, you know, pick which one I'm going to go for, because I want to do a Latios, because I seen that might be a little bit better in terms of taking hits and just overall. I mean, this thing does put out a massive amount of damage, but, you know, I want to wait and see, because I'm going to eventually max it out. If I would have saved some of these rare candies, oh man, that would have been so amazing. But at the end of the day, I couldn't, there's no way I would have been able to hold on to all those. So I would have had to dump them in eventually. So I'm happy. I'm happy I did it anyways. I still need to max out my, where is it? 98 or 95. If I get a better one, I mean, I hope I do. At this point in the game, for me personally, there is literally no point into maxing out another Mewtwo. There's no point. It's just a waste of rare candies and Stardust. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a waste. It's just, it's not in my best interest, considering that I've already have 4 up here that are powered up pretty strong. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? All right, anyways, let's go ahead and check out this Machamp raid. I'm going to be doing the Metagross, then Gardevoir, Espeon, and then Mewtwo. Just another test. This time, the Machamp does have dynamic, or a close combat. So there we have that. And let's go ahead and look at the items one more time here, just so you can see. There it is. All right. So let's go ahead and hop into that raid, shall we?